What's up, fellas? Chris Teresi here, professional sports bettor, founder of WeCoverSpreads.com, your Tuesday market report. Before we get into that, if you guys want, go hop up on the site. Tuesday All Access Pass gives you all my basketball plays for today, NBA and college, locked and loaded in both, getting ready to rock and roll. Doing pretty good last couple days. Won 9 of our last 11 bets the last 3 days coming into today. So we had Alabama last night, so if you guys want, go pick that up tonight. Is profitable, good, strong start in both college and pro ball this year. So if you guys want, go pick that up on the site, coverspreads.com. And now we'll get into the market report. We'll start with NBA first. The first set of games I'm going to talk about is games that are mostly either heavily bet by the betting public, because remember, there's no football today. So this is the first true day that we're seeing no football. Besides last week there was a day like this, but there's no football basically till the weekend. So there's nothing really for bettors to look forward to, with no bowl games or nothing like that in the way. It's strictly basketball. So there is some value out there, and there is some games that the books are seeing one-sided action on in the NBA today, and we're going to go through that first. These are listed games that are either one-sided, not really getting much action on the other way, or they're very heavily bet by the betting public and in parlays and teasers and stuff like that. Dallas Mavericks, San Antonio Spurs, Oklahoma City Thunder, Bulls, Miami Heat, the Lakers, and the Utah Jazz all fall into that public recreational bettor category today. So those are pretty much, those are pretty much the biggest public recreational bettor plays for the day. These next group of games is early moves that sharps made, aka professional bettors. There'll be more made after this video, but this is what I could pass along from my local contact here. Informational purposes only, doesn't mean I co-sign any of these plays. So we got Washington open 1.5. They're now a 2.5 point favorite. Sacramento opened up as a 10-point dog. They're now a 9-point dog. Houston Rockets opened as a 3-point favorite. They're now a 3.5 point favorite. They saw a small move. Memphis starting to see money. We're down to 2.5 already here in New York. I look offshore in Vegas. Everywhere is pretty much still at 3. Our marketplace in the underground local book scene moves a little bit quicker out here. So I'm guessing offshore in Vegas, maybe by the time this is uploaded or before tip-off, will be up off 3. Toronto, Washington opened 186. It was bet down to 184 with some under support. San Antonio, Milwaukee opened up at 188.5. Was bet down to 185.5 with some under support. Clippers, Portland opened up at 194. Was bet up to 196.5 with some over support. And we saw Phoenix and the Lakers open up 187.5. Bet up to 190.5, some over support. And that's your NBA Market Tuesday breakdown. Getting to college, again, first we'll start with the biggest one-sided games showing up in parlays, teasers. Now, mind you, the betting public is not really familiar with college basketball yet. They've been betting NBA a little bit, but they're jumping in here in January with football winding down. They're just gonna bet on the blind. They'll bet the big teams that they know. They'll bet the big favorites on the blind, and that's it. They don't look at numbers like a professional bettor does. They don't they don't really handicap these games. They'll see the big name program and automatically bet it. And they could be laying 15, 10, 20. It really doesn't matter. So this is the games that fall into that category. Michigan State, Vanderbilt, Seton Hall, who's been getting a lot of press, especially here locally in the New York metro area. They're right across the water in Jersey. Louisville, Creighton, UNC, and Ohio State. So you notice out of that, those are all big name programs, very popular programs. So those are your highest bet recreational games. As far as sharp moves, again, informational purposes only from a local source of mine. DePaul opened 12.5 point dog, was bet down to 11. Southern Illinois was a 12-point dog, bet down to 11. Northern Iowa was a 7-point dog, bet down to 6. Illinois was a 9.5 point dog, bet down to 8.5. Notre Dame, South Florida over, open 120, bet up to 122. Florida State, Virginia Tech, seen a move toward the over, open 123.5, bet up to 127. Baylor, Kansas State, open 131.5, up at 134 now, a little bit of over move. Bradley Drake, a move on the under, open 144, bet down to 141. In Northern Iowa, Creighton opened 143.5 and was bet down to 140 with a move toward the under. And that's your market report. That shapes up today. I've tried to get a new blog in, a college basketball blog. I'll try to get that up sometime tomorrow probably. And that's it. You guys want all access passes up on the site, NFL playoffs pass still up on the site, all the long-term passes, we got VIP 1 month, gives you every play, every sport, 1 year, everything, all that's up there on the site. So if you guys want, you could go pick that up, and definitely hit up wecoverspreads.com, check through the blogs, check with my videos every day, definitely keep you up to date what's going on the other side of the betting counter, which is definitely some info you need to be a successful sports investor. All right, guys.